Hi guys. Welcome. I'm sorry. My brain's kind of fried because oh my god, that's the latest I've ever gone home from work. Anyways, we're going to be playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy today. This is my this is my first time ever playing it. Turn that down a little bit. Screen shake vibration, text box. I don't know what the text box says. But anyways, yeah, so I have never played this game before. I did see part of a playthrough of it, but that was years ago. I never made it past the first trial, and I don't remember anything about it, except for the fact that there was a girl with, like, orbs, I think, and then some other girl. I don't know. I don't remember any, so I'm basically going in blind. Yeah. Oh god, how do I go back? What, it just saved? Oh, okay. So we're gonna be playing Ace Attorney. I've heard so much about this game for so long. It's a very popular game, so I hope I will enjoy it. I hope you guys will enjoy it as well, and let's just get started. I assume we start with Ace Attorney, right? Right? Oh, this is the first one. I'm just gonna guess. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Yes. Yeah, Ace Attorney. Oh, also, hi Ivan, how are you? Oh, that blood? Kinda looks like an apple at the top. Gasp, gasp. Wait, is it on auto? I'm okay, how are you? I'm good, I'm just a little tired. Damn it, why me? Why is it going on auto? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Sections like these are auto? Okay. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. It looks like he has a bullet in his head. Hi, healer. How are you? August 3rd. 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. So there's a girl dead on the floor. Some dude who looks like he has a bullet in his head wants to pin it on someone else. Boy, am I nervous. I'm doing better now, I think. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing better. I'm sorry if you weren't feeling too hot earlier. I hope, maybe some Ace Attorney will cheer you up. I'll turn it down a little bit. Right! I don't know why I gave the girl the deeper voice. Oh, hiya, Chief! W cursed you. I appreciate that. Oh, of course. Of course. Well, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix. Also, side note, I hate how Phoenix is spelled like this. I wish it was E-O, because that makes more sense to me. I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Oh, thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Oh, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Someone else. It's over. My life, everything. It's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. His name's Butts? That's a cool. I like the sparkles. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. This dude's definitely a fire sign. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Is our name Nick or Phoenix? I'm a little confused. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? That reminds me of a Pearl Jam song. This is a depressing ass song. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. It's a nickname taking the last part of Phoenix. Oh, well that makes sense. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Damn, that's rough. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone, he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do! August 3rd. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what it was earlier. I assume sometime has passed. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. This dude is so dramatic. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Should I be following a guide for this, or should I just go in blind? Please state the name of the defendant of this case. Well, it's Larry. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll be fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I have no idea, dude. Oh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover so many— What? Wait, we have a case report? Was I supposed to do stuff beforehand? Oh, Cindy Stone. A victim in the case. Generally bad at getting his points across. How do I go back? This is B5. B. What? How do I do the backspace? How do I go back? I guess I'll just click. Glad I read the blah blah blah. It's. Wait. Uh-oh. No. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you actually sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name! Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Oh. Ha! I'm way ahead of you, tutorial! I'm gonna check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. I'm gonna do it for myself, girl. Find it funny this game came out in 2001, but it takes place in 2016? That's a good point. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cinderblock. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Blunt trauma, right? Yeah. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. Hit with weed. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wright just told us the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Added to court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. I saw that eye twitch. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. Damn, he's twitching. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumps. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Oh my god, she's dead. What are you trying to say, bitch? Don't disgrace the dead. I don't like this hoe. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Why is that red? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Well, Mia told me. How do you save, by the way? Well, I don't know. My person told me to, so I guess I'll stop it. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oh, Flint. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. Oh my god, it didn't even matter. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Ooh. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? Well, don't we have to answer honestly? Should we be using a guide? I don't know. Alright, I guess I won't use a guide my first time. If we fail the trial, I'll use a guide. I'll have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Banks Sawit to the stand. What a guy. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. When I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead, I quailed and frightened, found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawat used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal, but he doesn't have proof that the phone was like that. Trustee unit was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence in hand. 4 to 5 p.m. The Thinker. Oh, I don't know. Found to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradiction between the court record and the witness testimony. Then once you found the contradiction evidence, present it and rub it in its face. Oh, okay. Open the court record with tab and point out the contradictions in the testimony. Girl. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I don't know, man. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. And I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I quailed and frightened, found myself unable to go inside. Had to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Went to a nearby park and found a public phone. By the time there's one oh, that was it. She died at 4 p.m. Found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. Oh my god, I did it. The autopsy notes the time of the death sometime after 4 p.m. There's no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that! Oh, This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Care to give your testimony again? See, when I found the body, I heard the time. There's a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television, but the power was out. Bitch, nice try. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. So I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. Got this one. I need to celebrate. I found the body, I heard the time. The voice saying the time was probably coming from the television. Objection! Hold it right there. Prosecution has said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah. Irk. Defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Oh wait, what do you say? I didn't mean to do that. Wait, how do you see the transcript? I guess you don't. Well wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit? Court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. Constant corrections are harming your credibility. You seem rather distraught. Well, my apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. The table clock in the apartment wasn't there. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Well, we know that's not true. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. Defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. There's a table clock. Well, first of all, wouldn't the table clock be out? I guess it doesn't have to be. Killer used it to hit the victim.
Objection!
Wait just a moment. Murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock! Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. The witness stated the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it and it says the time out loud. Doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue, my apologies. He said he didn't go in the apartment then, how did he know that? So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright? It appears that the witness testimony was correct, this is the clock. You have any problems with the testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... You're lying. You went inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit. Sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon just spoke just as you hit the victim. Voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. The witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard. No, I mean, I saw it. Oh. He just threw his toupee at us? Oh my god. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor. Claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. Fact which is clear if you simply... try sounding the clock? What's on the clock now, here in this court? Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. It certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ugh. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Huh! 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 You forgot one thing! Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? Can't prove that. You don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it. I'm so close. Mr. Wright? Seems you lack that critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. Means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. Sends the cross-examination. No! Did I fail? Should I reload it? I'm loading it. I don't give a fuck. What did we ask the neighbors? All you have to do is talk to the victim's neighbors. Talk to the neighbors? You're fine? Oh, I already reloaded. My bad. I'm sure one of them heard the clock tell the time when the incident occurred. I see. Prosecution have anything to say, Mr. Payne? You've already made all necessary inquiries. Everyone living near the victim's apartment was out at the time of the murder. Oh. Alright, never mind. Let me go back to what I picked the first time. My bad. Come all the way out down here to testify and look what happens. Treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Wait, I just fail? Oh, not so fast, Mr. Sawit. I mean Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. Doesn't it mean you can't still win? Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Whoop. Can you think of the reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Because of Paris? Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Right? Oh fuck, man, I don't know. I didn't let them have it. Well, Mr. Ray, you say the clock started running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. Piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Huh. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. See this evidence. I'm just gonna... Take that! Victim had just returned home abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. Clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. So by the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? You just die? Order, I say. Well, this case certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Liking the game so far? Yeah, I know this is just the beginning case, right? It's just like the tutorial, so I'm excited to see what the first, like, real case is. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, innocent, not guilty. Yatta! With that, this court is adjourned. I did it, guys. Turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He poses a newspaper salesman to check and see when people are out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Why does he have like a bullet hole? Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. The anime is so funny because the lawyers be shooting out wind blasts whenever they point their fingers. I didn't know there was an anime, honestly. Oh, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. The anime has pacing issues, but overall it's fun. Oh, nice. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good, wait. No, I mean bad. Bad, 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 bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was, nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butt's innocent. Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. No, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not too sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah. Right. What the heck is she talking about? Girl, I don't know. Oh. Ah. Check this out, Larry. Positive proofs you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink and toast to the innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer is because of him. Yeah, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? She hitting on us? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to the chief about me and Larry, or to tell her about me and Larry, would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Huh? The end. Finish the game, guys. Easy. New episode. Yatta, I did it. We did it. Bring, bring. Alright, this is the auto stuff. Beep. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. No, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. Thought you might like it. You've always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. Oh, I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? Not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that evidence then? Oh, well, there's a possibility it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office today, say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Sure, I love this clock that was used as a murder weapon. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Oh my god, she dies. Do we always get to see who the bad person is? Red, white, blue. Sometimes? Well, R.I.P. Mia, we just met you. Now you're dead. Oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. Said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Oh god. What am I supposed to examine here? I don't get it. I don't know how this exam works. Okay. That smell, blood. Sob. Says someone's there. Oh, that sucks. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? She dropped out cold. I left her lying on the sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Till finally she was cold. Chief. Chief, it's hard to see her like this. Are there any clues here? She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been a murder weapon. There are some glass shards near the body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Something else seems like a clue here. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Words written in blood on the scrap paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? Piece of paper is a receipt from the department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'm gonna call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. Chief's chair, simple functional design. I think that's it. A large building right across from the office. The Gateway Hotel. A nice place. Alright, I think that's it. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. It says where she filed her case, recordings, and recent rulings. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines, but all she uses is PC for email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale. The ledger book. Everything's written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. A desk. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Really handy the cursor lights up over things you can examine. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you have to just tap everything blindly? That sucks. Or call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me, holding a phone in her hand. How do I use it? What are we supposed to do? Girl just now. Where'd she go? They're right there on the sofa. Oh no, I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya. He was writing this girl's name. May I show her the receipt? I thought there'd be extra evidence like this outside the courtroom. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark. And sis, she already dead. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting late at night? Yeah, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. Wait, that's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Oh, why would sis write my name? Oh, now I've done it. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See, that's an insane name. Gumshoe? What a weird name. We received a report from the building across the way. They got a person saying they saw a murderer. A murder. Must have been the woman. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, Kay. Great, just great. Like she wouldn't have, no. Whoa! Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? She was arrested on the spot. Taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. They have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you gonna be my attorney? Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Oh, really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. Oh, maybe I should have saved. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Today is our junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It's quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
Great, Mia. Thanks for setting us up like that and then dying.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. Think of the person who did this to Mia.
I know.
Something I want to ask you.
Yeah?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes, like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training.
Spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. So you're an acolyte, medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait, you said the Fae family? So Mia's into this stuff too?
Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that?
Yeah, in training.
Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? I can just ask her who killed her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I can do something on that level.
Oh, I thought that'd be too easy.
Did you tell me about the day of the murder? Yeah. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for the upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yeah. The clock's shaped like the thinker.
Hilarious. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yeah. Pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it.
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone?
Let's hear it. Right! Oh! I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks.
Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. Said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Think you could go ask him to represent me?
I don't know. I want to represent her. But I don't want to make her upset. Yeah.
Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
You can turn to me, honey.
Say, what about your parents?
I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
Give me until 4 this afternoon.
Visiting hours almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Tell me about the day of the murder. Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the past few hours is talking about it. I've gotten used to it. Let's see. Morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold up. So then, what did you arrive at the office? Right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. And I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Hey, the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! It's no crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Ahem. You're her lawyer, right, pal? You got business here. You better do it quick. Ooh, thanks, I'm Maya's lawyer. Oh, Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? What are the results, eh? No, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. He might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report. But that's all. Instantaneous at 9 p.m. Oh, Maya. Yeah. Looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal. This is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? City's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth, I'm pretty sure, is the guy people weren't sure if I was gonna like or not. But some people said I probably would. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you don't know him, don't you? You do know him, don't you? I don't know what I'm supposed to be answering here. Of course I do. I know him. He's a weird prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, doesn't feel remorse. Won't stop till he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. So I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredible young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that he hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. I don't think I have anything to present to him. This maybe? Wondering, do you see my FA cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Think you could give it back? Sure! I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Oh, not me. Oh, God, dude, I don't know. Why do I have so many options? I'm not a good choicer picker. Tell it to me straight. Oh, I want it the way I'll give it to me. Fine, bitch. Fine. Okay. Well, let's just see what happens. No matter? Oh, no. It's just, you know, detective. No, I know nothing, pal. Cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in the memory. Impressive. Quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. Were any suspicious call records in there after all? You need to know this recorded conversation. Oh, I did it. Somehow. That's all my questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yeah, thank you. Be heading out now. Oh wait, one more thing I want to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your loyalty ways, pal. I don't think of it. I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. What? All these names are insane. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Oh, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? Trying your loyalty tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to get a detective to leak information. Got that right, pal? I'm gonna pay a visit to her. Favorite potted plant? Cordyline stricta, pal. First movie that made me cry. Think they'll be back yet? Bugging me ever since I got in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Sure, the price is nothing to sneeze at either. Expensive plant. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, the lighter is made of gold. Someone's got money to burn. Mahogany. They don't look like they've ever been read.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? It's real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee.
Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is like something out of a movie. It's also exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look part of the beautiful eyewitness.
Screwdriver. Oh. So maybe she's dating the dude who killed Mia. And she helped. I mean, that's why she called the cops after.
Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't cry around other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know you're cute when you blush.
The first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. You had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh god. So there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you?
Oh, what an amazing
powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just a liar.
See, Mr. Big Detective, where you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. You can tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe incident. You sound just like the lawyer in the movies. And like a man with a big vocabulary.
They're not encourager. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What'd you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please.
Let me see, well, dream on. If you want to know, you have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh, jeez. Be difficult to recognize a face. That's important. Should we... Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those hanging on the wall. It's been recently made. Cars are fake. Inside, I wonder. Maybe later. That's about it, right? Seems like he's out. Well, should just wait here for him to come back. Him! That was one of the most over-the-top clearing of throat I've ever heard. Oh, ho, ho. So you're the one they say that has been looking for me. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Yeah, that's me. Looks even grander than I imagined. Badge on your collar? Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yeah, well, yes. What do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? How come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? Came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir. Actually, it's about my FA. Yes, my FA. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. Can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Oh, wait a second. How'd you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for you to represent her. Sorry, in a discussion. What's going on? I didn't even get a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? I didn't think I did right. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. The client is Mia Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I knew that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Say something? I think not, I said. Well, what do you mean? Terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on? How'd you know Mia Faye? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice that was. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? Could
stayed in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back that one. It's quite a painting. Haha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Hiya. Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer? Well, what did I tell her? Well, see, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Erp. I see. I've been abandoned then. What about your family? I only had my sister. Mother died when I was very young. Wait, is she me? I don't know where my mother is. Alright, never mind. I know where my mom is dead. I don't know. So she could still be alive? No one in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yeah, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her all by herself. So who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. Police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? Case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. Police consultation with the medium had been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. Told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. White. Excuse me, White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? It's a little longer now before the state appointment lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. time's up. What should I do? Just leave her and go home? I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... No, he's a savvy person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Aww. Why'd I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Let's fight this one and get you out of here. Alright, thank you. Oh, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? Something that's been bugging me. What was inside that strange woman's drawer? I took a look in the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around. I almost forgot. Ugh, you came back quick. Can I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name?
Literally 2 seconds ago.
How's his name? My sister told me. And you were the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence?
It's a screwdriver sticking out. My chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? The story behind all this, I know it. Alright. Using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Or wait, I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. Look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. No, I didn't mean to hit no! Well, for God's sake. I'll see. Oh, there's Edgeworth. Before we start, I'm just gonna use the restroom really quick, so I'll be right back.
Okay, thanks for waiting.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution's ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. Better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. Defendant Miss Maya Fey was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. We have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. Prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct. Please describe for us the details of this murder. I'm gonna use this floor map of the office to explain. Body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. Murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body. It is heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. Court accepts the statue as evidence. Still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. No, detective. Yes? Immediately arrested Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Miss Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Very moment, you say? Very well, Miss Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction. Well, she said we know the murder happened exactly at 9 o'clock. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Heh. Should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already, the defendant and the lawyer. I immediately arrested Miss Maya. We had a witness account describing her. Witness saw at the very moment of the murder. Evidence clearly reveals contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence and statement related? They aren't, are they? What? But it says she died at 9. And they called after 9. Please think the facts are patooey. Press each statement. Confusing contradiction there. So I have to take my advice and press him on anything suspicious. Oh, I didn't know you could also. Who'd you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb. You know who. Call is from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel right across the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure what it did much though. Alright, please continue. Two people there already. I'm just gonna press everything. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes. It's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. So I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the 2 people you found on the stream were. Yes, sir. That reminds me of the lawyer's feelings right. Hold it. Are you absolutely sure with us? Listen, pal, your dumb ass will only get you so far. Your funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, you haven't told me about her. She was pretty unmistakable. I took my points to press with a little more care. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. I guess she is Pink. Send up, detective. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There's something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, let's hear your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, she wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? It's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Your Honor. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor. Try to be more careful. Very well. Let's time to begin this cross-examination. Examine the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo and a piece of paper next to the victim's body. What you found next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh, then who did write it, Smarty Pants? Who? The killer. Anyone can see that. Oh. Saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us what's written on that memo you found. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there's blood found on the victim's finger. Which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha! Nice try. Oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, did you get a lot of cases where victims actually write the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases now. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness' opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order. Didn't go so well.
That's right. What he said. It's his whole testimony. Okay. Must be a contradiction there somewhere. Let's find it. Securing the suspect. I examine it with my own eyes.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do.
What kind of tests were these again?
What kind? Well,
Here they take the bits of bloods and the hemoglobin. I refuse to testify in this matter, pal. No expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. Let me continue. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh. That was a mess. Right. Where was I? Also, there's blood on the victim's finger. Where should I write the victim or the killer's name? Detective Gumshoe. Do you get a lot of— oh, whoops, my bad. My bad. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Any evidence? No, don't dribble the gun on me. Also, I gotta look at parts. Dude, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know what to do. I haven't pressed that one yet. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Lab test will show that the vote was a victim. Blood on the victim's finger. Where she died, the victim of the killing. Detective Gumshoe. Aw, damn it! I keep doing that on accident! I suck at this. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know. I'm not good at this. I'm not an attorney. Your Honor, statement contradicts this evidence. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing! I don't know what I'm doing! Like, what am I supposed to do? Oh, death was instantaneous! Okay. God. Alright, it took me a minute. So one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. She was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? It's really what you're saying? Oh, it took me a minute. I was about to give up. I was about to look up a guide. I'm gonna be honest. I was like... This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective.
backwards. The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. It's a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order! Depends on the point. Somebody who died immediately couldn't have the time to write it down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly do you obtain the autopsy report? When? I don't know. I don't know! I don't know! I don't remember! I don't remember! I don't remember! I don't know! I don't know! Oh my god. When did I obtain the autopsy report? The day of the murder, right? The day after the murder. Day after the murder. Oh, excuse me, point being. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? Second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. There's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. Why didn't you share them with the class? No way. Your Honor. It's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. This is bullshit. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? I like how all these say to be illegal in actual court. Yeah, definitely. You're a sham, detective's a sham, I'm a sham. So Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. It accepts it. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. Suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. This isn't good. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. Poor innocent girl, saw the murder with her own eyes. Let Miss April May take the stand. What part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service, Wing.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. Already captured the heart of every man in the courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September? What's that? Oh god, what is the January 6th? Where were you on the night of January 6th?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room, teehee. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from Faye & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to this court about what you saw. Alright, bitch.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And the woman, like, dodged on one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see you need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought it was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling he doesn't want me to. It's just of some weakness. Very well, you may begin.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know.
Alright, let's think.
And oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
Oh, long hair. That was Mia Fey.
Uh-huh. Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing.
Your thing. Person attacking her?
I'm telling you, it was the mousy wrestling in the defendant's chair.
How do you know she was the defendant?
Oh, well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Okay, I just know, okay?
The one person that seen the crime with a short, girlish figure. Testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Period. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Yo, I remember this case.
Hi, Fly, how are you?
However, the witness testimony means neither of these things. Testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Rawr, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
I'd like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimonies.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Testimony again. I almost had her.
I did see everything I did. Victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. The clock, kind of statuary clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy in my report not startle you, teehee?
I only wish you'd been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin cross-exam. Right up to the right. Hold on. It was on the left! I don't know if I should use
use it though. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Is that right as in your right as you look for the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again?
Press everything? Yeah.
Right, it was my right hand, right.
Other side?
Then the girl in hippie clothes ran after her.
Maybe if you remember her hippie clothes.
That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. She hit her hard with that weapon, I saw it.
Where did this weapon come from?
Picked it up from the desk.
Let's see. What sort of weapon was it?
The clock, thinker.
A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. Came in the mall.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something.
The clock, century clock, the thinker.
Oh! Your Honor, statement contradicts this evidence. No! It's because the clock wasn't working! That's not fair! That's not fair! It should be able to... I'm right! Shall we chew them?
Of course! Remember that spiky hair anywhere. Was I a bad girl? I'm sorry. Continue.
Oh! But the thing broke on the left! I'm so annoyed! All my points are valid. It's just not the right what they want me to do. Fuck you, hoes. Alright, we got 1 health left, so let me save. I'm so annoyed, because I'm right. Do I just press again? A clock? I don't know, man. Fuck it. I'm just gonna throw the clock at her. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty, Mr. Lawyer. They said the statue of the thinker was a clock. There's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position he was recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Miss May, can you explain how you knew this was a clock? Who saw the murder with their own eyes? It's all important here. That's just trying to confuse the issue with their trivial concerns. No! That is bullshit. Yeah, period. My questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Objection sustained. You may continue to question.
Oh, that was close. Saw me there, the turn would be over.
What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How'd you know it was a clock?
That's because I heard it. Yeah, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fane Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
Very close. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Your Honor, members of the court, it's inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Take a look, right now! Oh! Say anything interesting, Your Honor? It says the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? So as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Bat? Well, Miss May? Tisk tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty, somehow. He knew. Afraid you found one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? It was after the witness heard the clock, and there's no contradiction. That's true. It's a possibility. The clock may have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... I think it's this. Well, better pray. Take a look at this. It's a very cute cell phone.
You have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order, order. His face! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? Good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to load the thing up for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it again? I got to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wait.
I've seen it before. That makes sense. Does the defendant have any objections, right? Yes. Witness claimed she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well, let's see it. Please produce this evidence. How to prove the witness to see the clock? It was made by Larry. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock.
Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Oh, excuse is on sale today. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
What the hell? What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Hey, oh, silly me! Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Wink.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Let me explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because the witness had never held a clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That's correct, Your Honor. No other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. I can show you the proof. Wow, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence.
Have a look at this. What is that?
Found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Overruled. Terrible with me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Put the defendant's cell phone. Yes, I've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between this man and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to from me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time.
Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. It's how you knew the Thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! I like how she's saying that like an insult.
It's no fair. All you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Oh god, I don't know which one. Let me save, girl. I don't know. I don't think she did it. Why'd you tap her phone? Answer the question.
I have to. Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't to be tapping irrelevant?
Exactly what Edward wants her to say. Miss May, you're tapping the victim's phone.
I hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not condone his tone of voice. He has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped your phone? Huh. Like to see her pull that out.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You're probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Yeah, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who saw that, and of course I can and will.
Can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service.
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and you have to have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene. Crime at the time of the murder. Well, I didn't say that she was. So where does that leave us? It's my great displeasure to inform you. The witness appears to have been tapping the victim's cell phone. However, that's a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're gonna let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, think of something. Pence would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. Something suspicious here, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
I think you're sucking quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? So I hold that to the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy. And you'll recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept a verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That's my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Huh. Fool. Fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the bellboy to the stand. They were ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Still has a yes, sir. Since your summons in the middle of work, sir, I'm happy to be of service. He still looks rather heavy, so without further ado, witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believed I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought for her at 9 on the dot. I brought it to her precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Right, I'm ready. This is it. I can't prove Miss May was involved with it. I will be finished. Oh god. Did I put the wrong option? I don't know. Oh, my boy. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. Check in guests, check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service. Check Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, I'm refrain from asking frivolous questions. I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir.
Not only did I see her in all of her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and Point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? She asked for iced coffee you brought to her at 9 on the dot. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detailed several times. She was watching her program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished. Time of the murder. Murder precisely at the request of time. Precisely 9 o'clock then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that be brought by them. Oh, bellboy, TV, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 p.m. Definitely like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why'd you be so particular? I delivered the iced coffee, or I guess Mr. yourself. You're sure it was mistaken by yourself? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. The endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, I brought the room service, sir. The guest, sir, favored me with, embracer, sir. Embracer. Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. The moment I shall never ever forget, sir. I'm pretty fishy. I think our Miss May was up to something. I wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing in there. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. No. If you have any decency, you'll end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It's a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Wait. Please wait. Yeah? Defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Probably the check-in. I don't know. Tell me about check-ins. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Alright, very well, sir. First thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I'd have a little chance with her lover there. What did you say? What'd you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? Objection! I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite. Indeed, I was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if it wasn't specifically asked, sir.
You fool.
No, I won. April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir.
And when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we've just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who was this other person? Simple, it was... the man who checked in with Miss May. Ooh. Your Honor, As it has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself had an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? Suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough! Sorry, my nose. The court acknowledges the defense argument. I'd expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That's all for today for the trial of my FA. Court is adjourned. Damn. Ugh.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
The face of his, with his eyes wide, trembling lips. I sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so, not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead.
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
Heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. Might have to go down there later. Anyway, case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on
you. As for a full record of her testimony, I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. How are you liking the game? Oh yeah, I like it so far. There are parts that are... I mean, it kind of reminds me of Danganronpa. There are parts where I get a little frustrated, not because of the game, but because, like, I mean, it's, like I said, it's literally the same as Danganronpa, where you know the reason and, like, why it's wrong, but you have to be very specific, you know what I mean? Where I was like, dude, my evidence makes sense. Like, she said she went to the right, but the glass was shattered on the left, so how do you explain that? But they're like, no, that's not what you're supposed to be doing, and I'm like, meh. Most of her testimony is all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Definitely some connections that aren't the correct... Yeah, exactly. The victim dodged to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free.
Did Sylvia convince you to play?
Wait, you know Sylvia. Wait a minute, who are you? Hold on. I clearly know you. What's your name again? Wait, Jihun, this has been you the whole time? Oh my god. That's insane. Oh my god, Jihun. I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize. I thought it... no, Sylvia didn't. I actually did a poll and everyone voted on it and everyone wanted me to play this one next. I am gonna stop and pause here. Oh my god, I feel so stupid. I'm sorry, Jihun. I suck. Okay, anyways, well, oh my gosh. Whoopsie. Anyways. Yeah, so I'm gonna pause here. It's a username I don't use. Yeah, that's why I didn't recognize it. I'm sorry about that. Okay, well, now I know. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I have been liking it so far. I don't know if it's my favorite quite yet, but I mean, this is the, like, first trial. It's not over yet. Maybe there's some more good. I mean, it's such a beloved game. Surely there's good stuff to come. It's not been bad or anything. I've enjoyed it, like I said. Yeah, I'm excited to see where it keeps going. There seems to be some cute moments, some funny ones. There's all the names are insane in this game, like insane. Yeah, but it is quite late. I did have work today. Work fucked me in a bad way. And so I'm going to pause here. I think I saved, right? I'm going to save again just in case. But thank you guys for watching. I don't know when I'm going to stream next. I try and stream as much as I can. I'll be back eventually. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked Ace Attorney so far. I hope it goes well later. Thank you, Healer. And I'll see you guys next time. So have a good rest of your day or night. Bye-bye.